Soul Food Sunday, you already know what it is. Another episode. Hope y'all week was good. Y'all weekend was better. Let's get this week started. Let me ask you something. How confident are you? Do you believe in yourself? This is very important. If you're not confident and you don't believe in yourself, we got to work on that. Because confidence and believing in yourself is one of the biggest things you need to succeed. Self-doubt is something that will always hurt you, will always make you stagnant, will always make you be comfortable in the situation you're in. But believing in yourself and having confidence, once you have that within yourself and you don't need anyone else to motivate you, now you're starting to get somewhere. It's just like anything else. You put in the reps over and over and over, that confidence will build. You start believing in yourself a lot more. When individuals doubt you, you don't care. You don't take it personal. People are always going to doubt what they can't see. And 9 times out of 10, people will doubt your vision because it's your vision and not theirs. I've been through self-doubt. I've been through periods where I was high, where I was low. The one thing that made me move more or less on the confidence realm is that I'm always constantly being self-aware and trying to elevate and evaluate my situations. So whatever it is you're trying to do, you need self-confidence. Whatever you need to do or whatever you want to do, you have to believe in yourself first. And once you believe in yourself, you will see people start jumping on the bandwagon and then starting to believe in you. We in a world where individuals need to physically see what's going on for them to believe you. This is when faith come in. Believing in something that you don't know how you're going to get there, but as long as you keep on moving in this right path, you're going to succeed. So when you wake up or when you're thinking about a goal or something you're trying to achieve and you don't know how you're going to do it, keep putting in them reps. And no matter what's going on, always believe in yourself. Always be confident. Don't have self-doubt. Don't let others put their fears on you. Because if you start believing what everyone else think, then you start not being the best you can be. So you know what I give you on Soul Food Sundays? Motivating, educating, inspiring. What is it that you want to do? What is a goal that you have that you still didn't achieve? What's stopping you? Who's stopping you? What is your mind state? What is your mind state? Are you a person that don't believe? Are you a person that's overly confident? If you're a person that doesn't believe, you got to get that balance. If you're a person that's overly confident, you got to get that balance. Not be too high, not be too low. Because overconfidence start putting you in that realm of too much pride and too much ego. Not confident enough, self-doubt, being stagnant, being complacent, not wanting to move, right? Disturb your comfort zone. Comfortability is not a good thing. Depending on what it is, I try not to be comfortable, right? In a lot of situations where I already achieved something, I don't want to be comfortable in these situations. Disturbing your comfort zone will make you grow, just like anything else. If you go to the gym, you got to basically lift weights and get that pump in your muscles in order for it to grow. That's what life is like, right? Disturbing whatever it is that you're doing and constantly pushing yourself. And you will see the results. I want y'all to ask yourself this. What are some of the things you do to help yourself be confident? If you got people in your life that help bolster your confidence or help motivate your confidence, those are good people to be around. But you got to find it within yourself first, right? You got to find it within yourself, and you also got to be putting in the time and the effort into whatever that is to gain that self-confidence. It's a ton of things that I do. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I know I'm on the right track. And the reason I know I'm on the right track is because it feels good and I'm not hurting anybody. Also, it's something that I'm doing, no matter if I get paid or not. I love doing it. I love the process of not being good at something. And every day I'm starting to see the progression. Every day, the progression. Because if Monday I was okay, but Tuesday I was better than Monday, I'm good. And there's some things you're going to pick up immediately, and there's other things you really got to try hard to do. Another thing is, I know a ton of people, including myself, I'm a person who, when I really want to do something or something that I like, I pick up quick on it. So I really don't have to work too hard. And for me, that wasn't a good trait, because the things that didn't come easy to me, I would run away from. Are you that person? Right? Like, the biggest thing is, it's not always, we don't always want to hear, we should not always want to hear good things. Sometimes you got to hear the constructive criticism and really ask yourself, is that you? I do that every day. I reflect every day. Do you? How often do you self-reflect? How often do you look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I could be better at this? Hey, am I being a good person? Every day you got to be self-aware, because when you up, nobody's going to tell you no. But when you down, you won't even get a response from people. People won't listen. So therefore, you have to be self-aware. You have to be self-confident. You have to be putting in the time to be successful. Success looks different for everybody. Overcoming obstacles, we could all relate. Self-doubt, we all felt that. But the difference between those who win and those who lose, the individuals that win never stop trying. The individuals that lose, they never started. If you never start, you automatically lose. If you don't try, you automatically lose. And when you try and you don't get the response or the achievement or the recognition that you need, it's a learning lesson. You go back to the drawing board and you fix those areas where you was lacking. Life is tough, life is hard, but life is beautiful when you put in the time and you live without fear and you moving on your purpose. What's your purpose? What's your goal? What's your motivation? What makes you confident? Those are all things you got to ask yourself every day. What is it that you're chasing? What do you want to be known for? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Those are things that I ask myself every day, no matter the situation and what I'm doing. I'm a conversationalist. I can have a conversation with anybody, but I understand everybody don't deserve a conversation and everybody don't deserve my energy. So protect your peace. Family, friends, loved ones. You don't always need to talk to them. You don't always need to give them your time. But when they really need it, you know when you need to be there. So we're coming up to the end of the year, and blessings to everybody that's still here. We lost a lot of people this year, and that's only going to increase. So take care of your health, take care of your wealth, take care of your mental space. Make sure you're taking care of your mental health and checking in with those around you. We only got one life. A lot of times we only got one opportunity. And the worst opportunity is a missed one. So if you have opportunity in front of you, cherish it, take advantage of it, grab a hold of it, move forward towards it. Because opportunities are not coming often. And sometimes opportunities are not always a success story. Sometimes the opportunity is putting yourself in a situation or doing something that you're not good at to get the feeling of what it is it takes to get where you need to go. I'm in a loan office space. I help people get homes. In the beginning, it wasn't easy. It's not easy now, but I'm not the same person I was when I started a year ago or 2 years ago at this point. I'm a totally different human being. Before, I was nervous on how to speak to people about certain products or certain interest rates or APR or things of that nature because I didn't fully know. But what I had to do is keep trucking, keep pushing, put in the work, do my research, make sure I don't avoid the things I wasn't good at. I didn't avoid it because a lot of times I didn't know, but I knew I wanted it. And I knew I wanted this to be something that's a part of my repertoire. Right? Once I got to the point where I knew it, it was nothing anybody could tell me. There's no room I can't be in and talk about rates and talk about purchasing a home or refinancing or HELOCs or VA loans. Even in my business acumen, I always been a business individual, but I didn't understand the bigger picture of how business work and how to get your LLC and the S Corp and things of that nature. I put in the work. I researched. I put myself around the right people. I understood business credit and personal credit. These are things you got to know. We're in an entrepreneurial world now. We know what the economy is right now. Things ain't getting cheaper. You know what I'm saying? It's not an influx of a lot of the products you want, and it's inflation of a lot of things we need. So in return, you got to pick and choose what you want to buy and what you need and what you don't need, right? So as a business individual, you got to know the supply and the demand. People ain't spending money as often as they used to in certain areas. You got to understand that. Whatever it is, whatever business you're in, whatever passion you have, you got to be an expert. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the time. Whatever that is you do, whatever that is you want to do, right? You got to be the best person you could be. And that start with you. That start with your confidence. That start with your research. That start with you putting time in your craft. 1 hour a day can make a huge difference. You do 1 hour a day in any craft you're in for 60 days, 90 days, a half a year, you're going to be a totally different person. The hardest thing for a lot of people is reading. That should be the easiest thing because it's free. You can find a ton of things on Google. Be confident. Be confident in the path you're taking to be successful. Be confident. Embrace the structure. Embrace the hardship. If you don't try, how can you succeed? And don't be the person where when it's too late, you wish you would have did it. You have time to change your life now. You have time to change your family's life now. You have time to be that person you always wanted to be if you start now. Because tomorrow's not promised. As long as you have a chance to wake up, you have time to do that. If you're on social media and you providing some type of product, be an expert in that area. Don't just chase the money. Know that product in and out. Give people good information. Do good business. Individuals who do good business, they may not get the huge bag up front, but in the long term, they always win. Because word of mouth brings business. So when you wake up tomorrow, when you stop listening to my Soul Food Sunday, ask yourself, am I confident? And if you say no, ask yourself why. And if you ask yourself, are you confident? And it's a yes, what makes you confident? What are you doing in your day-to-day life to make you confident? And don't tell me just because I'm that guy or just because I'm that girl. Did you earn the right to just be super confident in an area that you know nothing about? That's pride. That's ego. You don't want that. Be an expert in whatever you provide in individuals. It's cool to chase the bag, but know the knowledge. Because if you have the knowledge and you have the insight, the bag is going to fall in your lap because you put in the work. Clients is going to fall in your lap because you're a good business man or woman. Confidence is one of the hardest things that people come by. Being overly confident is a ton of people. Self-doubt, it's a ton of people. But being confident to the point where you know you put in the work, you know you put in the effort, you put yourself in them rooms, you spend endless nights learning that craft, and even though you're not getting the result, you're still winning. Be confident when you know you putting in that time. Be confident when you putting in those reps. Don't look for anyone to provide you with the money you're looking for. You create the avenue. You create the money. You create the revenue streams. When you're an innovator, everybody got to follow your path. When you jumping on other people's bandwagon, you already late to the game. And that's a quick flip. That's a quick come up. You know? So once again, be confident, be self-aware, protect your peace. Make sure your mental headspace is there. And for those who are going through mental health and you need to see a counselor or a therapist, go see the counselor or therapist. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of trauma and PTSD that people have from living in the hood or poverty-stricken areas or relationships they've been in or financial situations where they lost everything. It's okay. But put yourself in the right headspace to get back. See individuals that's going to help you. Right? Know when to speak, know when to listen. Effective communication, active listening. Know what emotional intelligence is. That'll get you far. Know why you move or you act the way you act. Know what triggers your emotions. All of this is important with being successful. It ain't just about, oh, I got the bag, or oh, I could rap, or oh, I could act, or oh, I could get on social media. You got to know people's pain points and their pressure points. Now, once you know these things, right? You got to make sure you put the right energy behind it where you're not just selling somebody something that they can't use. I don't sell anybody anything. I provide them with game, and wherever they're trying to go, I show them how to get there. And that's worth something in that cost. I'm the bridge. I'm the bridge to whatever you need. You know, be the bridge. Be the bridge for whatever your clients need, whatever your friends, family need. Be the bridge for whatever information individuals are looking for. Because individuals are on this left side, but they need to get to the right side. That bridge is going to help them get there. It's going to connect the dots. You know? So figure out what your passion is. Once you figure out what your passion is, see if that aligns with your gift. If your passion aligns with your gift, chase that dream, man. Trace that dream, homegirl, homeboy. Chase that. And you're not really chasing it. You just making sure you're stepping out on faith and you go in there to get it. Whatever that is. Whatever that is. It's enough money out here for everybody to get. But you got to figure out what you can do and love it when you're not getting paid. Because if you're trying to do something, and if you're only doing it for the money, and when you don't get paid, you give up, it's a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity. Disturb your comfort zone. How comfortable are you in your current situation? How comfortable are you? Are you a person that's complaining? Laying in the bed, always tired because you're not where you want to be? No one is going to help you if you don't put your best foot forward. No one is going to help that person. So how do you get yourself out of that situation? It's up to you. It's whether that's putting yourself in the right situation, whether that's asking for help, meaning learning a craft for one of your friends that do what you want to do, whether it's getting on YouTube and really researching your craft, whatever that is, studying, going to school, learning a trade, buying a course, whatever that is. When you start putting that best foot forward and doing that research and people starting to see you know more and more about a situation you didn't know nothing about, people will gravitate towards that energy. Positive energy breeds positive energy. Negative energy, nobody want to be around. So when you see somebody getting money, when you see somebody getting money, money's considered positive energy. So people always gravitate towards a person getting money. But money is not always positive energy because you don't know what people do to get that bread. Right? So be the person, when you get a bag, make sure you do it the right way. So therefore, when people come to you for your tutelage, your knowledge, your theoretical sense, right? You can then utilize everything you learn to make it a business, make it profitable, become a good businesswoman or a good businessman. So y'all already know, man. Soul Food Sunday is about giving that motivation, that education, and inspiring. What I want you to leave with today, Soul Food Sunday, is this. Are you confident, and why? Do you have self-doubt, and why? Are you self-aware of what you're doing? All those things matter. We always want to be balanced. If you have self-doubt, let's get you to the point where you're confident, but you're not overly confident. If you super confident, let's get you to the point where it's not pride and ego and you just think you all that. Everything is balanced. The more balance you have, the better opportunities you have. The more individuals want to be around you. And don't try to please anybody. Focus on yourself. Focus on the things you need to do. We can see whatever we see. We can see whatever we want to see in another person. But if they don't believe and they don't see it, don't get mad if they don't move on your accord. I was guilty of that. I could see something in somebody. I'm like, man, you super good at that. And I used to get mad at them for them not doing what I think they're good at. Maybe that's not their passion. It's okay. Sometimes people are not going to see what you see. So I had to start telling myself, instead of focusing on what somebody else is good at, let me focus on me. And the best way I can motivate others is show them that I'm putting in the work. Show them how important it is to put in the work, put in the grind, put in the effort, stay down. Forget about traveling, forget about going out, forget about buying the latest and greatest. Really put work in my craft. Because anything I want, somebody's selling it. No matter if it costs me a little bit more money. Everything can be purchased if somebody's selling it. And I'm referring to items, products. That's what I'm referring to as far as anything could be purchased. So it's Unconventionally Mild, Soul Food Sunday, another episode. No, I didn't miss last week. I just wanted to give y'all to digest last week's episode or 2 weeks ago's episode. because it was powerful to me and people was telling me I still need to marinate on that. You know what I'm saying? Unconventionally Miles, aka Mr. Frequent Flyer Miles, Soul Food Sunday. I hope last week was great. I hope this week is better. I hope this upcoming week you ready to go. You ready to grind. You ready to be confident. You ready to actually say, you know what? This is what I want to do and I'm going to chase it. Don't work all day and come home tired. You know what I'm saying? Unconventionally Miles, Soul Food Sunday, another episode. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm up out of here. 1.